I was wrong. I did not cancel it in time. Welcome to the stream. I really like this song. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Despite the second time that I've hit my ending stream button, clearly I need to just move the effing thing. I see the picture and it's like technically like my wallpaper, even though I have a button that says press start. Thank goodness I'm unmuted. It says press start and it's like, it's right there, press start. It's literally flashing. It's the top left button. And yeah, I go for that picture, like just, I don't know. A bug going towards the light. I'm just like, it's right there, and then I end the stream. Welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. Last one was pretty crazy with all the streaming issues. We'll see what happens. I have made a couple of adjustments only in case things go wrong. I'm just gonna shut down like all of my alerts and stuff because I don't have so many people watching that I have alerts going off or anything. So the plan is to cancel those if things start to get really wonky again, so that I can keep the stream from being cut into 5 chunks and being a whole issue. However, one thing that I learned is that my recordings are always good. So even if things go crazy here, if for whatever reason they're so bad I have to like end the stream or things get cut up a bunch and I miss out on a lot, you can check it out on my main channel. I will most likely just end up uploading this full chunk, even though I didn't do that with the last one because I was an idiot and I kept pausing and unpausing. So that's cut up in pieces. Also, I'm a super idiot. I never opened up the top part of my God of War Ragnarok Jotnar edition. Saw some unboxings and I was like, did I get scammed? Because there were some people, and I think I mentioned this when I did my original unboxing, some people didn't end up getting the game at all in the collector's editions. That's insane. I don't know if I can't remember because it's been a full effing week. I can't remember if I saw that video before I did my stream or not, but I believe it was. So I was freaking out and then I was like, oh, there's the top has a top and you open it up and there's more stuff. So let's check out some more stuff before we get into the game. And I knew, because I was like, it had been so long since I seen it. I just wasn't thinking about it. But I'm like, I thought about it for half a second. I thought about it. Is that how that ends? Holy, I've never let that in before. I decided to just leave the music and let it go. And now I'm going to have to actually do the whole thing. I guess I have to set that to repeat. I've never had an intro with this actual song this long, but now I want to hear it. So we're going to do that because that's how I have my stream deck set up, because it's never happened before. But well, that's crazy. All right, normally I cut it off and always go to the Bayonetta, but I'm like, I wanted to hear the song tonight. Anyway, I'm high, by the way. It already started to hit, so this should be a heck of a stream. But for like half a second after I did the stream, I was like, cloth map. Like, I got one with the last one. That's weird. Cloth map. Because I remember thinking at some point I was like, I have 2 cloth maps and I can set them up on my different bookshelves, but I can't move that one because that's my Back to the Future shelf, which maybe I should move, swap out the backgrounds. But that's a lot to move. I got a whole bunch. It's a shrine up there. But I was like, there's a moment where cloth maps with my 2 collector's edition, each one has a cloth map. So here's the cloth map for God of War Ragnarok. It's the 9 realms, which I believe the first one was just the map of Midgard. So that's I forgot I had that color changing deal. Also, Old Gods of Asgard play Alan Wake. I say it all the time. Twitter might be dying, so it's like my pinned tweet might disappear. I got a picture of it today. Play Alan Wake. It's amazing. Play all of the Remedy games. All of them are fantastic. Play every single one. Anyway, got my old Gods of Asgard shirt, which has Mjolnir. Who knows if we'll fight Thor again? Haven't been spoiled, thank goodness. But we gotta kill him and take the hammer, right? Ice, fire, and lightning has to be in there. It has to be. But anyway, cloth map, all 9 realms. For this one, the last one was Midgard. Could be. I'm not gonna grab it, but I think it is. I think the last one was just Midgard. So we got the 9 realms. This little thing, which makes me think of Assassin's Creed, but obviously it's like the Spartan symbol. It had this weird thing. It was like the world's tiniest like butt plug or anal beads or whatever. So it's like, what is this? Anal beads for ants? That sort of deal. I don't know what that is. It's like a little spring. But we got the little Spartan bag here. And on the inside of this, we actually have a ring, which the last one, I forgot about this. This is like bringing back memories. So we got the silica packets. There you go. Wow. This is way better than that last ring. So I love the fact that I can do this. Comparing the last 2 collector's editions, because I bought the Stonemason edition, which was like the ultimate version, and then I bought this ultimate version. This one's definitely cooler. For one, it has an album, which is amazing. I have to get a new record player. I mentioned that last time. Got to get a new record player, but it has a mini album. Like, that's super cool. It's like, it's really hard to beat that. And then you have, it's hard to say. I might prefer this as much as I love Thor's hammer, as much as I love Mjolnir. By the way, this is like the accurate design of Mjolnir. I didn't realize that. I was looking up, like, I wanted to have like the actual, the 2 dots. I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry. But I wanted to actually have that in the description. So when I typed it in, a picture came up of like, here's an interpretation, like stone thing that people believe Mjolnir actually look like. And it was this. And I was like, dang. Remedy does their work. That was like legit. I thought it was like their own design, and because I'm stupid, because they don't do that in those games, even though it's about weird dimensions and possibly time. There's some weird stuff. I'm excited. Control 2, amazing. I'm way off topic. The collector's editions, that's the high part right there. It increases the tangents, but both collector's editions really fun. I love the album. Like I said, I mean, it's so tiny. It's so weird to have that do that, but do it again. And plus I get to hear the classic Capcom. That never gets old. The maps are cool. I don't know. I think I like the figure from the Stonemason edition more than Mjolnir, because I would just like, after a while, like, this is amazing. It has heft to it. I really enjoy it and everything, but I'm really being careful not to scratch anything or drop it. But over time, I feel like I would just end up looking at making sure my stuff is good. I'd be looking more at Kratos and Atreus than I would, the hammer, because it's like, it's super cool. Like, it looks there. It's in a weird way more art piece like, because it's much simpler and it's not the characters moving and stuff. But I'd rather look at 2 characters in action, kind of in motion. So I think I prefer the figure of the first one. These are decent. Obviously, about the Stonemason edition, there's literally stone. Like, I think 2 of the figures are stone, which are Brock and Sindri, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's actually much like this. So here's the other thing I forgot. So we got these really great looking pins. I feel like I look like I'm moving weird. Maybe it's just the motion. Oh, it looks okay on Twitter or Twitch. The other stones, I believe, were animals as well in the first one. So these are like the special ones. And then the Brock and Sindri one are like straight up stone. Those are like hefty. So plus it's Brock and Sindri. I like this stones more in the last one. As far as the other stones are concerned, these are beating those other stones for sure. The ones that are, they're actually plastic. The Stonemason edition was specifically, you get stone carvings. These are much better material as far as like the heft and the feel of them. They feel like they put like a metal weight inside of it, which you can definitely kind of tell, because as you go through it, it's like, it's almost empty down here. It's like just a little bit of a weight was put right into the top, which feels fantastic. It gives it that heft, even though it feels like plastic. The others didn't have that, so they were just light plastic. So as far as like regular items, the stones, Brock and Sindri in the first collector's edition, I think is better than those, but these are definitely better than the other carvings you get with the, I guess that was just the collector's edition as well. So that's great. And then physical, digital, talked about it. I don't know. I'm liking the speed of just swapping through my games now. I might be moving into a more digital realm. I can't believe I'm saying that because I was like, I'm gonna get the PS5. I'm gonna have like the white collar games. I have one physical game, which is unopened. It's somewhere over that way, but it's pathless. I actually got it from IM8-bit. I bought like the collector's edition or like their physical release. And it's cool. That's the only physical PS5 game I have right now, which is insane. And I want to get Alan Wake remastered. I just want to have that physical because I have a lot of other physical Alan Wake stuff. I just really wanted that physical. So, you know, that's that preference. And then that leads to the final piece, the ring. So this actually fits on my finger fairly well. That's actually pretty cool. I might just, so that might be where that has to go. Thank goodness. I was honestly scared about that. And so it feels a little loose, and I'm not really a middle ring finger guy, so yeah, I kind of like that. So the ring, it feels great. The ring in the original or the last version, the stonemason or collectors, is that's the ultimate like cheap plastic feeling sort of deal. And it's comical. I wish I had, like, if I liked it, I would have had it up there, but I don't really like it. I have to figure the map in the stones. If I liked it, it would have been up there, but it's just so fake looking. Like it wasn't good. Even when I got it, like it's one of those really crappy ones where it's like, it's really big, and if it like slides, it just floats on my thumb. It's that sort of thing where I was like, I know not everyone can wear it. Not everyone's fingers will even be able to fit this. But that was like almost like a toy. Like I said, it was kind of floating on my thumb a little bit. And it's like, this is like a giant, just piece of plastic. So I'm really happy to say that this feels legit. Like, oh, I love the design. It's got like the little red carvings. I actually just saw an unboxing like last week. I rewatched it going through my stuff, and I already forgot that. But I like the red rings on the inside, and the heft it doesn't feel like a toy. It feels like a ring, and I know that's weird. I don't even wear rings, but that was just one of those things where you get it in the collector's edition, and you're just like, that one, okay, fascinating. So that's kind of how that went. But love the ring, love these bad boys here. That's nice. I think the other one was just like in the plastic. It may have come in like a little box. I can't remember that part for sure, but that's really cool. And there were no dice, not that I can recall. No dice in the last one. But like both collector's editions, I would probably I don't know which one I would go with overall, because I really like the ring fits. It's a huge, it's a difference. But the ring fits. Figure from the first was better, but I don't know, I like the pins more. I feel like this has more stuff I like, but it's the smaller stuff, and then the last version ultimately just has the statue that I like the most. And of course the map is good. Like the map is kind of equal, so it almost cancels out. Everything else you can compare though. So I don't know, maybe I do like the second one more. I like the smaller items more in this one than I do in the last one. So I'd probably say that this one is the better collector's edition to pick up. So, not a comparison I thought I was gonna make, but I guess that's where we are right now. Oh, I see everything starting to lag. Emergency mode. Let's see how this goes. So what I'm gonna do, cut off all of my alerts, and let's see if this does anything. Hopefully it does, and I will have to figure out what in the world is going on, because I really don't understand why it's doing that. So let me see. Yeah, and I think, nope, no, that was bad. That instantly went to 3. That is so weird. What is going on with this thing? That was fast too. I got pre-gameplay at least. Still actually streaming. And all I'm seeing is just... Oh, well, for a second there, I was actually seeing a bunch of problems again. Nope, there it is. That is so crazy. Yeah, I see I'm like At least as far as what I have up right now for Twitch. Oh, I had the actual spinny wheel of death. I'm gonna hit it with some Bayonetta because now it's getting serious. Bring it down. That is so weird. I don't know what's happening. It's crazy. I don't know how the encode, because I'm not gonna be the main channel because this is insane, and I just don't know what it could possibly be. I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna change it from good. I'm very curious what that'll do, if anything at all. We'll have to see. That stuff. Something else with an OB. So crazy. Encoding lag. Mysterious. Genuinely, my time to render a frame is yet somehow I'm getting skipped frames. How's that work? How, Sway? Do you have the? That's it. It's frozen on everything. That's weird. News before. Let's see. Thought we'd be able to. You guys might as well join me. Figure out what the F is going on. Why is this going so insane?